federal home loan banks were created by Congress to provide reliable access to funding for our members while investing in our communities to support affordable housing and economic development.
In every community, a strong local economy and community amenities and resources are vital to the quality of life of residents. Over the years, we saw that communities may lack resources or connections to create and implement plans for their residents. As a result, we created Blueprint Communities in 2005 to provide those fundamental elements for communities to carry out their visions. Since inception, 74 communities represented by 9 cohorts have participated in this initiative.
Every 3 years, we work with a state partner to provide training to communities, and we select a cohort of 6 to 10 communities to participate. Each community has a team representing it throughout the process, comprised of 8 to 10 local community members and partners, including those with expertise in topics such as banking, economic development, local government, and real estate.
Following their graduation from the training, each community is designated a Blueprint community for a 10-year period, where they continue to receive support that helps them implement their action plans and celebrate their progress.
Let's take a look at what these impacts look like on the ground, from the communities themselves.
We are Tamaqua, Pennsylvania. We are part of the 2005 inaugural Blueprint Communities team with the Federal Home Loan Bank of Pittsburgh. Our community was struggling with revitalizing our neighborhoods and revitalizing our downtown. And so we used the Blueprint Community program to help plan for an Elm Street neighborhood revitalization effort in our South Ward neighborhood. So when you drive through Tamaqua and you see the Hope and coffee shop, or you see the Tamaqua Community Arts Center, or you see the Tamaqua Has Heart project, or you see the Greetings from Tamaqua mural, those are all projects that, frankly, I don't know that we would have had the ability to begin, let alone complete, if we didn't have that investment by the Federal Home Loan Bank of Pittsburgh in our acumen, in our networking, in our connection to resources. And so people could drive through the community and see real results from the Blueprint Community Program.
My name is Philip Davis. I'm the senior pastor of the Greater Shiloh Church of Easton, Pennsylvania, and the CEO of the Greater Community Development Corporation, and we are representing the south side of Easton. There is not a lot of economic development, not a lot of businesses, and people have to travel outside of the community just to go grocery shop. Our hopes are to, with Blueprint, to bring all of our stakeholders together to talk about what a sustainable plan would be to be able to bring in economic development, affordable housing, create recreational spaces for our kids, and really uplift the whole community.
Mercer Street was dilapidated, about 80% vacancy. There was a dark cloud hovering over it. You didn't come down to Mercer Street for usually anything good. It was a pretty dark scene down here. And we planted roots with the spirit of renewal and looked at it like a blank canvas, and we held court. And then once the Blueprint program was intact, that gave a framework for all kinds of community partners and volunteers to join in the spirit of renewal. And then what blossoms, becomes what is now a thriving cultural district.
I'm here in Sunbury, Pennsylvania, and our downtown Sunbury team is in the Blueprint Communities cohort for 2025. For many years, Sunbury has struggled with underutilization of the properties in our downtown, both the commercial spaces that would be on the first level and the upper level living spaces, the residential spaces. And that's the main problem that we wanted to address through the Blueprint Communities program. A lot of people know what they want to see in the downtown, but they don't know really how to attract that and get those resources put into play to make those things happen. I think the most beneficial things to being in the Blueprint Communities program was really building this team of 10 people and getting us all together and to learn the process, from identifying the issues to having the community engagement and being able to take that feedback from the community and turn that into some goals and objectives that we can put in place for a strategic plan.
The Blueprint community is the Washington Heights Blueprint community. The most important support was actually the development of the Blueprint team itself. The requirement to get people from the community to serve on the Blueprint team, to have a government connection, to have community leaders on the team, and then, of course, capacity building.
Blueprint Communities really gathers all of the folks from within the communities to get together and start the community planning process.
Many community teams that participate in Blueprint realize that they can do much more together collectively, have a bigger impact when they work together. Blueprint is designed to take ideas, create a vision, create a holistic plan, but also have an action orientation to it.
What I've walked around on the tour and saw is a community that really cares, right? They do a lot of different initiatives. I saw people are all invested and they have a say in what happens in their community, and I think that's what makes it most powerful.
Riff Raff Arts Collective, my organization, had started our work here in 2006. So we laid some initial groundwork, and we were bringing people together through music and the arts and looking to bring positive energy and a light to this street that had been forgotten. Before Blueprint and before we brought all those community partners together, it was really just the artists down here on the street. You know, oh, it's just those crazy artists doing their music and their art down on Mercer Street. But the Blueprint Communities program brought all these partners together to really legitimize the work and help accelerate it and bring it into full force.
As a bank member representing Fulton Bank for the Blueprint community in Sunbury, we've looked at this opportunity of being able to really be present, see what the community is needing, see where we can help out. I want to see us help new businesses thrive and prosper. I want to see people buy their first homes and build their families and keep moving forward, but I also am a resident. So being a resident here as well, I want to see all of that. Where can I help? What can I provide? What can the bank provide? And it's really been nice to be able to partner up and then come up with a plan to be able to present those services and items for the community.
Our involvement in Blueprint was instrumental in the sense that it allowed us to better understand the community needs in these important underserved neighborhoods of Wilmington. It's the ability to participate in a private-public partnership and the team building that comes along with Blueprint. It allows us to better understand that our dollars are being invested where the community need is greatest.
We were able to get starter money, you know, and frankly, if it hadn't have been for the Federal Home Loan Bank of Pittsburgh and the Blueprint team process, we would not have been able to hire our first executive director. And once we had her on board, things expanded and grew beyond just the community hub out into the community.
Well, I would advise any financial institution that has the opportunity to participate in a Blueprint effort. Really, if you care about your community, if you want to see your community grow, if you want to see it develop, the Blueprint program from the Federal Home Loan Bank in Pittsburgh is a marvelous opportunity to do that. Recommend it highly.
Because Tamaqua was part of the initial Blueprint community cohort in 2005, we were the first through the door. We were the first to be part of the Blueprint program. And over the years, the program has evolved based on our experience and the other cohorts that have gone through the program from Pennsylvania and West Virginia and Delaware. There is now some small grant programs to help Blueprint teams get off the ground, put up some early wins.
Grants, small grants, help to set a foundation and the groundwork for building on more activities and getting more funds.
It has proven to be such an impactful model for community engagement, for building really the ecosystem of connection and infrastructure. And I think through the connection with FHLBank of Pittsburgh, we have really been able to leverage these resources and these relationships and to build on top of them to install the infrastructure that we need to build stronger, vital communities.
If you're looking to advance and enhance and make your community better, there's no better way than becoming a Blueprint community.
Being part of Blueprint communities has been an unbelievable experience. Since I can travel around and see the impact it has in the 3 states that the FHLB serves, it really ties in the good work that's being done by the FHLB system.
Blueprint Communities is a collaborative effort. So we want to thank all of you for your participation and interest in this upcoming cohort of Blueprint Communities.
The examples that you have seen so far, these are just a snippet of the places that have been successful, and there are many others that we could talk about. Through 9 cohorts in 74 communities and many thousands of people that have been affected by the program, the initiative can work and does work. I encourage you to join the program, join the initiative, and see where it takes you.